Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Workshop for All. Today I am going to deal with the chapter The Conjunction. Well, first of all, let us understand what a conjunction is. Conjunction is a word that joins two or more than two words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. Now, let us understand what is a phrase. What we all know, group of letters which convey some meaning is called words. Then what is a phrase? Phrase means it's a group of words that convey some other meaning than what it appears to be. That is phrase. Clause. Clause is a sentence itself and a part of a sentence. For example, when I say Ram went to market but Sita stayed at home, this is one sentence and it has been joined by the word but. And these two parts, Ram went to market, one. Another one is but Sita stayed at home. These two have been conjuncted by the word but, and these two parts are clauses. So a clause is a part of a sentence and a sentence itself. Now, conjunction, division of conjunction. Conjunction can be classified mainly in two groups. That means there are two types of conjunctions mainly. Number one is coordinate conjunction, another one is subordinate conjunction. The conjunction that joins words, phrases, clauses or sentences of equal ranks. Equal ranks means, here I would like to clarify it. Equal ranks means the sentence itself is complete in itself. The sentence must be complete. Ram goes to market. Ram went to market is a complete sentence. Sita stayed at home is also a complete sentence. So these two sentences are of equal ranks and have been conjuncted by and made a clause. So the conjunction that joins words, phrases, clauses or sentences of equal ranks are called coordinate conjunctions. If we take away the conjunction used while joining the words, phrases, clauses or sentences of equal ranks, then that sentence is complete in itself. That becomes a clause and that clause is complete in itself. So this type of clauses are called independent clauses. So if we take away the conjunction used, the words, phrases, clauses or sentences, neither of them depend on the other part. They remain independent. For example, 2 and 2 make 4. He is guilty as well as you. He is guilty as well as you. That means he is guilty, you are guilty. It has been conjuncted with the help of the conjunction as well as. Next is subordinate clause. This subordinate clause joins together two clauses of unequal ranks. That means here one would be independent, another one would be dependent clause. That is, it joins one independent clause and one dependent clause. For example, the teacher said to the students, mark here, the teacher said to the students that the earth moves around the sun. There are two parts. One is the teacher said to the student, one, the earth moves around the sun, second. And these two parts, I may call them clauses. These two clauses have been conjuncted with the help of that. So the first part, the teacher said to the students, it becomes principal clause or main clause or independent clause, whereas that the earth moves around the sun becomes subordinate clause or dependent clause. Now, today I am going to deal with only coordinate conjunction itself. Otherwise, the video will become too long. So, I am going to deal here coordinate conjunction itself. This coordinate conjunction can be divided into 4 classes. That means coordinate conjunctions are of 4 types. Number 1 is cumulative, alternative, adversative, and the last one is illeative. Coming one by one. Cumulative conjunction the conjunction that joins one statement or fact with another with a sense of addition simply is called cumulative conjunction. Once again, the conjunction that joins one statement or fact with another with a sense of addition is called cumulative conjunction. For example, Ram went to market and Shyam went to school. Some other examples of cumulative conjunctions are and, also, to, as well as, etc. Not only but also, etc. Then second one is alternative conjunction. It is also called disjunctive conjunction. Alternative conjunction or disjunctive conjunction. That means this type of conjunctions, they join two statements expressing an alternative. This type of conjunction joins two statements expressing an alternative. For example, walk fast or you may miss the train. Walk fast or you will miss the train. That means here, if I don't walk fast, I am going to miss the train. Work hard, another example I am citing, work hard or you may fail in the exam. Either he is lazy or he pretends to be lazy. The other main conjunctions of this type are or, else, otherwise, either, etc. Next is adversative conjunction. Adversative conjunctions, these conjunctions are the conjunctions that join two statements showing contrast or opposition, and so it is called adversative conjunction. That means this conjunction, adversative conjunction, joins two statements expressing contrast or opposition. For example, he is brilliant but his brother is dull. He is brilliant but his brother is dull. So the other examples of this conjunction are but, yet, still, while, only, while only, however, whereas, etc. And the last one is illeative conjunction. Elative conjunctions means the conjunction that joins two statements showing conclusion. For example, he was guilty, so he was scolded. He was guilty, so he was scolded. You must take rest, for you are unwell. The other examples of this type of conjunction are so, for, therefore, etc. Thank you. Thank you very much.